David Reynolds might just be Australia's most colourful sporting champion. After conquering Mount Panorama to win the Bathurst 1000 on Sunday, the Holden driver slept on his car, kicked his shoe into the crowd and thanked baby Jesus for the remarkable win. James Phelps takes a look at the madness behind the man that is now a Mount Panorama king. The microphone. Back in 2012, Reynolds found himself on the podium for the first time at Bathurst when he finished second alongside Dean Canto in a Ford FG Falcon behind Jamie Whincup and Paul Dumbrell. He was interviewed by Channel 7 on the podium after the race and pumped up Reynolds threw the microphone into the crowd. A few weeks later, Reynolds found in his letterbox an invoice for $3,000 from Channel 7 for the cost of the microphone. To make matters worse, he said, he only made $2,000 in win bonuses on the day, costing himself $1,000 to finish second. That's why whenever I throw anything, I make sure it hasn't been branded with Channel 7 beforehand. I've been burnt before. David Reynolds throws a flower pot after his first win. Source News Limited. The flower pot. Reynolds introduced himself to the Australian public by throwing a decorative flower pot from the Gold Coast 600 podium in 2013 to celebrate his first win. That was all about being a rock star, Reynolds said. I couldn't be further from being a rock star, but I thought I would have a heavy metal moment by smashing some stuff up. The flower pot was the nearest thing. Dean Canto still feels the pain in his groin after Reynolds hit. Picture Adam Head. Source News Limited. The hammerhead, not as famous but far funnier, was what followed on the same podium when Reynolds stole a giant rubber hammer from the Armour All Man and hit fellow driver Dean Canto in the groin. It was a tremendous shot, Reynolds said. He didn't see it coming and it brought him down. I hit him fair and square. Reynolds revealed that Canto returned the favor on Sunday, just hours before he won the Bathurst 1000. You wouldn't believe it, but he got me back before the start of the race on Sunday, Reynolds said. No one saw it, but he went and grabbed the hammer off the Armour All dude and got me. David Reynolds started the shoey phenomenon. Source Getty Images. The shoey. Reynolds started the global phenomenon that is the shoey, drinking champagne from a race boot to celebrate a win. Following a 70-lap race in 35-degree Darwin heat in 2015, Reynolds shocked the world by sipping from his shoe. I started a worldwide revolution, Reynolds said. And I have no idea why. It was something we did in the country growing up. It was just something silly that took off. The bandwagon. Reynolds was fined $25,000 for a one-liner gone wrong at Bathurst in 2015. The then Ford driver labeled the car driven by the all-female duo of Simona de Silvestro and Renee Gracie as the Pussy Wagon. I cross the line sometimes, Reynolds said. I am not always politically polite and I have had to work on finding the boundaries. Reynolds celebrates his Bathurst 1000 win by taking a nap on his car. Picture Getty Images. Source Getty Images. The PRERACE. Reynolds has been caught on camera sleeping in his car before several races. Bizarre, you bet. When I was young I used to stress out so much, Reynolds said, and I'd be spent before the race. I started having a nap on the grid to get my energy back. Reynolds admitted he has gone into a deep sleep before a race start. Yeah, I have nodded off, Reynolds said. People have had to wake me up. Acceptance speech. On Sunday, Reynolds thanked baby Jesus in his Bathurst 1000 winning acceptance speech. Yeah, I am an idiot, Reynolds said. I have no idea why I said that. It was a reference to Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights. I am a huge Will Ferrell fan and it just came out. The latest sports news, in your inbox daily.